Hey, what's up everybody? Wanted to hop on here, do a quick review of the Senville LETO series. This is a mini split system. This is a heat pump and an air conditioner. This is actually the 24,000 BTU model, although I think the cassette size on all of them are the same, just the difference is in the cooling capacity. I went with the 24,000 BTU unit because my house is all one level. It's a small ranch and all the rooms are open. There's not really a door on anything. So I just wanted to kind of have one head that can cover the whole square footage of the house. And then we have fans and then everybody walking around kind of shuffles the air. And this has been fine. I've had it up now for about 2 days, maybe 3 days. What I really like about it is that it's actually really, really quiet. It's running right now and I'm going to stop talking so that you can kind of hear it. And then for comparison, I'm going to come over here and turn the TV on at a normal volume. If we come over here, you can hear the TV with this thing on running right next to it, and you can't even hear the difference. Now, coming to the remote, it does have again, it's a heat pump and it's an AC. So we've got this little mode button here, and you can see the little snowflake that goes to cool. You've got dry, heat, fan only, or it's got this auto mode, which will just basically heat or cold to get the temperature and keep it maintained. It's the summertime, so we're going to keep it here on cool. But it does actually have a turbo mode. If you say you come in, it's really, really hot, and you want to turn it on. I'm going to turn it on. It's still actually pretty quiet. Now wait for the fan to kick up. And as you can see, the turbo's got quite some juice to it. Although I wouldn't run it on turbo all the time. As you can see, this is about where I normally would have it. And it's got a nice gentle breeze coming through. You'll be able to see it turns the pinwheel. And again, you can't even hear it. This thing's whisper quiet. What I do like about it too is that it does actually hook up to your Amazon smart home system. And you can do things like this. Watch the LED here, which tells you the temperature it's set to. You can say something like, hey Alexa, set the mini split to 75. Wait for it. And it'll set it right up there. So this is 100% smart controlled. You can go through it right there. And that is one thing, if you ever lose the remote, or like the kids have the remote or something like that, you can always hook it up again to your smart device, and it'll actually control it there. Let's head outside and I'll show you what the unit looks like outside. All right, here is the outside unit. It's getting a little bit dark out. I do apologize for that, but this is the outside unit here. As you can see, it's on, it's running. And much like the inside unit, it is whisper quiet. Something I really do like about it. I mean, neighbors aren't going to complain, obviously, if an air conditioner unit is running. But I did turn it up full blast. This is as loud as it gets. It does actually run here on it's a twin 30 breaker that it runs on. And it does, the HVAC technician ran 10 gauge wire basically up over here, up and then into the house, and then into my basement, into the panel. So it does require some expertise with electricity. Now this is technically a DIY kit, although I went the professional install route. One, because I didn't want to mess with the panel and the electricity, because this is actually how we had to run the install. Now, because I don't have an outside wall to put the mini split on, that's actually the back corner of my living room. So the mini split's on the other side of that wall. We basically ran the charge lines, the orange you can see there is the electric, and the white here is the drain line. And that went all the way out and went down to kind of drop on the side of the house. I don't have an outside wall big enough to fit the cassette because I got a bunch of windows in the house, but that's why I had to go with the professional install. If you have an outside window, it should be fine. As you can see behind me, I have some really big front windows here, and the outside wall that didn't have the windows actually goes into the garage. So this kind of warranted that kind of funky installation with the big long line set. But if you have the outside windows, you can put it right on a wall and drop it straight down. You're not going to have that big funky install. It's going to look just something like that right out the side of the house. But overall, I think it's a great system. It's very, very quiet. The unit seems to be well built, and I do actually expect a lot of years of use to come from this. So overall, if you're going to pick up one of these systems and you do want to do it yourself, obviously pick one up. This is what it's designed for. But even if you're looking for something that you want to have a professional install, this will also work. So again, I'm happy with it.